Good morning, everyone. I hope that your day is off to a great start. I'm going to try to be brief this morning, but I want to take your attention to Romans chapter number 8. And there's something said here. I'm just going to look at a couple of verses. There's so much more here. This is not an isolated piece of information, but I want to give you just a thought here, because I think that a lot of people are looking around at everything that happens and wondering, well, I was a good person. How come this is happening to me? And why does that happen over there? And those seem to be nice people. And why is this going on over here? That doesn't seem fair. And the Bible actually addresses all of these things. Now it addresses each concept separately, but I think that this couple of verses right here will really help you better understand what's happening all around you, because I think we think of sin as, oh, I did a sin and it did that, just that, nothing else. But sin has caused this ripple effect throughout all of creation that has caused every part of creation to suffer under the weight of sin. Now, let me just read the verses to you, and I think you'll understand a little bit better what I'm trying to tell you. So you can understand that your sin, my sin, they're not isolated occurrences. They have a dramatic effect on everything around us. But just sin existing over time has a building effect where it just seems like the forces of evil, tragedy, weather, the entire creation is groaning. Listen to what it says here in verse number 22 of chapter number 8 of Romans. It says, "For we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now." Powerful statement. "And not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruits of the Spirit. Even we ourselves groan within ourselves, waiting for the adoption, to wit, the redemption of our bodies." And so basically what he's saying is even from the person who doesn't even think God exists and lives any way they want to the person who is filled with the Spirit, living by the Spirit, totally in confident relationship with God, we're all suffering under the universal effects of sin. We're waiting for our bodies to be glorified, and we get that new body, so we don't have to deal with the effects of sin any longer. It's crazy. It says that the whole creation is basically, in effect, groaning under the pressure of sin, and that not just lost people, not just bad people, two different categories. Remember that lost people aren't necessarily bad people, but lost people that don't know the Lord, bad people who don't care about anybody but themselves, and then everybody in between on the good side are all groaning together. We're all suffering under the effects of sin. And that should put in the believer's mind a desire to not contribute, to find out what sin is and to not participate, to pull ourselves away. Culture is demanding that we not only approve of sin, but we celebrate it. We want it paraded in the streets in front of us. We want total authority, and we want to silence anyone who would disagree with sin. That is creating an intense groaning, in not only as a global thing, but right in our small communities. The world is groaning all around us. And the only thing that we can do in response to all this groaning is to live confidently in the Lord, handle the pressures of life well because of the Lord, and not contribute. It didn't say go fight against people. I said don't contribute. Don't participate in the things that we know are sinful. We got to renew our minds. We got to renew our habits. We got to renew our entertainment. We got to renew our focus so that we are not contributing to a world that doesn't acknowledge God and actually is blaming God or the people of God for all the suffering that's out there. I don't know if you've noticed that, but good people are now starting to get lumped into the pile of bad people. And so I just want to encourage you today. Walk with God the best way you know how. Live life eliminating sin so that you're not contributing to this groaning, but then realize you live here. Groaning is going to happen. It continues all the way to the end. And so we, by the Spirit, are going to travel through in the best way we can as an example to those who are wondering why bad things are happening. Let's show them the Lord today. by living independent of sinful ways. I hope that helps. Have a great day.